Hi, I'm Amanda from the Sonoma Test Kitchen. Now you probably already know that the secret to a tender and flaky pie crust is to have the perfect sized bits of butter in the crust mix. But how do you get them that way? Well, I'm gonna show you a really cool hack using a tool that we normally reserve for macaroni and cheese, a grater. So cool. I'm gonna grate really cold butter and you're gonna get the perfect size lumps that you need to make your crust. So I've already frozen my butter. You need your butter to be really cold so that it doesn't melt into the dough. Take a look. The butter is still really cold, but I'm gonna put it back in the freezer for 15 minutes so it's super cold when I mix it with the flour. So I just took my 2 sticks of grated butter out of the freezer, and you'll notice I'm gonna try to touch it as little as possible. So now, since you already grated the butter, you don't need a pastry blender to cut this in. You can just use a fork. You wanna use the least amount of water possible to make your dough come together. So for this double crust recipe, it calls for 6 tablespoons of water. I'm gonna start with 3 to 4 and go from there. And you'll notice I'm using ice water to keep it really cold. So since this is a double crust, I wanna shape it into 2 balls and into the fridge they go. So the dough's been in the fridge for about 2 hours, and now it's time to roll it out. I'm just gonna roll it right back over the top and then just tuck it in. Now, to fill it. I'm making this gorgeous apple cranberry pie. Now we're just gonna mound it on up because it's gonna bake down a lot. I just wanna vent it on the top. Now I'm gonna put this masterpiece of ours on a parchment lined baking sheet. Oh my gosh, the pie is ready. It smells so incredible, but more than anything, can you see how flaky and golden this crust is? It's amazing. I used our traditional Williams-Sonoma pie crust recipe, but you can use that grated butter technique in your own favorite recipe as well. You can find this cooking video and more when you subscribe to our YouTube channel.